What's up, guys? Six String Stanger. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today, and roll the footage now. Check this out, man. Look at that. Yeah, that's the guitar we're gonna unbox today. Okay, pretty cool. Huh? It's not gonna have the blood on it or anything. I don't think. Okay. So when I did this video, at the time of doing this video right now, these are still available. Okay. Now I've gotten to the point now where if I do a Firefly video and it's not available, I will pop it up on my community tab and let you guys know, hey, it's available. Might want to order it now before it disappears. As we all know, Firefly is notorious for doing that. Before we go any further, I want to let you know there are chapters down below to get to what you want to see. If you want to get right to the guitar, go to it. Want to hear it, do whatever you want to do. It's all down below. Check it out. Check it out. Do it! All right, so without any further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into this. So if I can get the music, please. There it is. Thank you so much for that, man. You guys are blessings. Blessings. Telling you. Ha-ha. Here we go. Ah, my little cutty thingy. Here we go. Shut off the music! Yeah, okay. Alright. So, yes, this here is the Flying V. This here would be more of your, it was Gibson that came out with this years ago, right? So, I was on Reverb and stuff, and I found this, well, not this very guitar, but I found the, actual Gibson, okay? Like used Gibson. Alright? Used Gibson. These things went for around $10,000 online. $10,000 online. I can't justify spending 10 grand, okay? But, you know, I can justify spending $279 for something that's very close to that, okay? All right, so you get your truss rod adjustment tool, you get all your fine adjustment stuff, you get, woo, got my wiggle stick in here, okay? We'll set that aside. But yeah, this was literally, I'm not kidding, $10,000, guys. Holy crap-and-oly. All right, so, just like my t-shirt, you can see it right through the bag here. Pretty awesome stuff. So let's see what the Firefly version has to offer, which every Firefly guitar that I've gotten, I don't expect this one to be any different. You know, as far as, you know, freaking awesomeness. What's the word I'm looking for? Okay, all right, okay. Wow, we got the chrome hardware and stuff. Nice looking back here. I like how they do the, comes down to the point, just like on the Les Paul style ones that they have. Ball end frets, super shiny frets. Holy crap. Super shiny, polished to a beautiful shiny mirror gloss finish, okay? Wow. We'll get into specs here in just a second. Just amazing looking here so far. Oh, getting stuck there. All right. Give me the clap, fellas. Give me the clap. Yes. We got to change that up. That's dumb. Anyway. All right. Drum roll. Drum roll here. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah. There it is. Look at that. That is superb. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful. Holy crap. Now, these are not active pickups, okay? And that's fine. Got a little bit of dirt or dust on here, or whatever from the bag there. But yeah, that is just gorgeous, man. Got your, this one doesn't even say Floyd on here. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I didn't think it'd be an actual Floyd Rose, but you know what I mean. Some of them say like FR, Floyd, licensed by Floyd Rose or something like that. But yeah, very nice, dude. Feels great. The neck feels awesome. All right, let me pop up some specs. All right, mahogany body, mahogany neck. You get a rosewood fretboard on here. It just says Alnico pickups. Doesn't say the 2 or the 5, but we'll test those out. See what we're pushing out on those. Stainless steel ball-end frets. These things are done amazingly. You know, look at them. You cannot feel these frets whatsoever, as all ball-end frets are just on Fireflies. All the Fireflies I have, man, the frets are amazing. I'm a huge fan of balls, and I can't even check my balls on here because it's you know, goes into the saddle there for your Floyd type thing. What I do like about this, that's pretty much all it gives you on the spec. You know, what I do like about this, you got your holes there for the backing to adjust your claw if needed, okay? Let's see, you got two tone, 2 volume, I would assume here. These knobs are very tweakable. Very tweakable. I like to tweak my knobs, everybody knows, okay? Very nice. They're smooth. They don't catch or anything. That's good. 3-way toggle over here. Not sure how that would work out. I mean, I guess it'd be all right. I thought maybe being right there and you're playing, you may hit it. I don't know, depending on how high or low you got that, but it might be okay. In tune, perfect, right? Awesome. All right, let's weigh this thing. Let's get right into the weighing of this. All right, let's go ahead and put this on one of the tuner pegs here. See what we end up with the weight. Okay, all right. Yeah, just a shade over 7 pounds here. 7.17, not too shabby. All right, so for my wonderful staff, if you could stick that right there, it is. Thank you so much, man. The love in this room is so heavy. Wow. Okay, so we're going to test out these pickups, see if they're pushing on the bridge pickup right now, and let's see what we're pushing out on the bridge. Okay, 14.74. I like that. That's good. Okay, let's go right to the middle pickup. I'm gonna have to get me some clips or something. That way I can just flip up and down. Middle selection, we're pushing about a 7. Okay, let's go to the neck position again. Or neck position, sorry. 13.6 for the neck. All right. So this should sound halfway decent, I think. Okay, so let's go ahead and... This has 22 frets, by the way, just letting you know. Didn't know if I mentioned that. Here we go. Testing out the neck here. Wow. This neck is really good and spot on, guys. I would say very slight daylight. Very, very slight daylight through about right here. Other than that, this thing is pretty well spot on. Wow, okay. Alright guys, so I kind of want to see what the electronics are. I do this every once in a while. I did it on one of the other guitars that I had from Firefly. I just want to see if they're consistent with it. See what the electronics cavity looks like here. If I can get this out. See if I can scratch something up now, huh? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Alright. Well, this is pretty... Ow, God. Broke my back there. Alright. So they didn't skip out, man. They used the full-size pots in there. Very nicely done, man. Pretty cool stuff. You know, it's a lot of times you get into these budget-type guitars, you'll have these little tiny little 10 or dime-sized pots, right? But these are full-size type pots. Now, I don't know name brand or anything. Doesn't really show anything of that, but yeah, I think it's really nicely done. Alright, so the next thing to do is to get this thing tuned up, and we'll see what it sounds like in just a few minutes, hopefully. I don't know. It's a Floyd Rose. God help me. Say a prayer for me, okay? I'll be right back, I hope.
2,000 years later.
Wow. Let me tell you, this was a process. This reminded me why I hate Floyd Rose so much, okay? One thing I will tell you real quick before we get into the sounds here, I'm going to take a minute. I don't know if it was because that these were new, but it's almost like since I've adjusted, you probably can't see in here, I'm going to knock everything over. But it's almost, since I've adjusted these thumb screws a few times, it's knocked some of the paint off the threads, okay? Yeah, paint on the threads. But you can see where I've gone down and up a few times. After I've done that a few times, it loosened these up because there was more than half of these were super tight. I had to take a pair of pliers and gently go around there and just kind of loosen them up quite a bit to get them to move properly, okay? Now, I don't think this is a licensed Floyd Rose. I don't think it's parts of my Floyd Rose. I just think this is just what it is to make it like a Floyd Rose, I guess. But, so I did that, and I don't know if it's because it acclimated in the room, maybe, or maybe all my adjustments with the claw here in the back, because I was getting string buzz, and there was a couple of strings that didn't ring out proper. I'm like, wow, okay, what the heck, man? And most of the frets, there was one tiny one somewhere, a little bit towards on this end, it just rocked, just very, I'm talking like a hair, nothing major to worry about, so I knew it wasn't fret issues. So I'm like, okay, I adjusted the springs on the back and tried to get everything to kind of like, raise up a little bit to where I could have good action. I'm like, wait a minute, let's check the neck one more time. So I checked the neck, and believe it or not, it had a back bow. I was like, wait a minute, and it wasn't like a lot, but if I sat that bar on there when I did it, you could kind of rock that whole thing a little bit. I'm like, whoa. So I got up here, I had to take that off and adjust that and got everything back up to where actually I got, well, wait a minute, an up bow. That's what I had. I had an up bow. Now I have a very, very minimal back bow. That took care of all my issues right there. Then I spent a few minutes tuning, and everything was good. And here we are about 3 hours later, roughly 2.5. I don't know. But, yeah. So let's go ahead and get my headphones on, and let's see what we got. All right, so before we get started, gotta put our happy juice on here. And here's some for myself. I'll be right back with you. All right, I have not tried out the wiggle stick yet, but it's this kind of type there where you put it down in and screw that down onto the nut of the Floyd. We'll put that on here in a minute, but let's just get a tone here for you. Here we go. We're on the bridge, and enjoy. Now, before anybody asks, I'm using my Blackstar ID TVP 260 on my favorite setting. I also have just a touch of chorus and reverb on there, just because Zach likes chorus. So, anyway, but yeah, it doesn't sound bad to me. I did raise the pickup, along the bridge and everything else on this thing. I feel like I know this thing personally. I've been in its guts. I've been messed with its nuts, down here and stuff. And I tweaked its knobs. I played with its with a switch, you know. I am very enthralled in loving this. And just kidding. Get a towel, please. Alright, so let's go ahead and add in the wiggle stick here. This is one of those types, like I said, to screw down on. Not bad. Let's see what happens here when we... I can't do the dime squeal, you know? Sorry. Okay, let's get right into the rhythm tone test. God, we gotta make this video quick. 'Cause, I think I'm getting scoliosis from setting like this with a guitar like this and my knees holding it together. Anyway, this is just where we go in between the pickups and give you a different tone sound with a couple of different chords in them. So here we go. We're starting on the bridge. Here we go. The notes ring out quite a ways. That's good. Right, let's go right to the middle selection. All right, right to the neck. I turned that up a little bit. Sorry. Right back to the middle. And to the bridge. All right. Okay, guys, lead tone test. All right, so this is where I suck the worst. We all know that. So let's get right into it. This is basically like the rhythm tone test, but we're going to do some lead sounds with the different selections here. Here we go. Starting on the bridge. Ready? Middle selection. Middle selection. I'm getting sick. And the bridge. Neck. The neck. The juggler. Right there. Back to the bridge. Middle again. And the neck. All right. All right, so it's time for the fine-tuner test, I guess.
Tuner test.
All right, so you know this has a locking nut, so we can't really, not going to test these tuners, but we'll test these tuners down here, I guess. See if we can knock this thing out with the old wiggle stick. I'll do a lot of bar dives and things like that. See what we can do. Try to knock this out. First off, we'll do 2 sections, okay? First section we'll do, if you've seen this before, you have, but we're in tune, so first section, we're just going to go around and mess around, do string bends and things like that. Come back and with no cuts. Hopefully it's good. Second round, we will do wiggle stick stuff and try to knock it out that way. So let's get it going. So here we go. We're not looking for quality, okay? We're looking for bends and stuff. All right, let's see where we're at. All right, so that was the first round. Let's go into round 2 here, get a little more interesting. We'll play with our wiggle stick. We'll play at the whammy bar. And see what we can do. Here we go. Ready? All right, let's see where we're at. See if I knocked it out. There you go, guys. Well, I think it's safe to say that I got this set up and I can't knock it out. So. If I had a towel, I'd throw it in. I quit. I can't do it. All right, guys. There you go. The ZAKK WYLDE Flying V. $280. Wow. Like I said, took me a few minutes. Well, sorry. Took me a few hours. Of course, I'm not a guitar wizard. I can set things up on a regular guitar pretty quickly. It's just the Floyd Rose stuff. It kind of throws me for a loop. But, that's my experience. You may get one and everything be a little bit better. You know how it goes. But yeah, this one here took me a few minutes to get going, but I'll tell you what, It stayed in tune really well. I think I got everything where I need it to be. Sounds pretty daggone good. So yeah, I'll leave a link to this down below. I'm sorry if it's not available, and if you're one of the first ones here and you got one, congratulations. I mean, I did put this up on my community tab a while back. They had them there, went away. Had them there, went away. When I did this video, it was there. So good luck. I hope you get one. If you want one, pretty awesome collection compared to whatever it was, 10 grand or something for the Gibson version. Yeah, this here will get you by. You know what I mean? You may want to swap a pickup out, or maybe you're really good and you got a really good Floyd Rose. You want to slap one in there, go for it, man. But yeah, pretty awesome guitar. Alright guys, that'll do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like if you liked the video. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Don't ever cut me off. Okay. Stanger merch shop down below. Make sure you check that out. I guess this is the end of the video. See you guys in the next one, okay? Don't forget, it's all about the music. Later. Love you. Bye.